like everybody was calling in at the same time, but it is quite all right because we must persevere to get through. This is Chuck Hart, you guys. This is Chuck Hart. Go ahead and check in with me. Give me your name. Let me know where you're checking in from and who invites you to the call this evening. Stone Mountain in the house. Stone Mountain. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Go ahead, continue to check in as you guys come online. Check in with us. Irvin Hill, welcome to the call. Who invites you to the call, Irvin? Awesome, awesome. Welcome, welcome. We will be getting started in about 2 minutes, so do grab a pen and a pad. We're going to take some copious notes. We're going to get some great information this evening. Continue to check in with you guys. Go ahead and check in. Let me know where you're checking in from and who invites you to the call this evening. Want to let you guys know I'm also broadcasting live on Facebook. So I know some people have some challenges getting in. So if you got some people that might not be able to get through on the line, go ahead and tell them to click over to Facebook. I'm very easy to look up. First name is Chuck. Last name is Hardon. Hardon. It's only one of me on Facebook. So go ahead and check in. My page is open. So you guys can check in and get them to sign in through that so they can hear the same information. We give people another 2 minutes just for check-in because we did have a little delay on people being able to log in. So continue to check in with us. Give us your name. Let us know where you're checking in from and who invites you to the call this evening. All right, you guys, this is Chuck Hart out of Atlanta. Go ahead and check in. Give us your name. All right, Jerry, welcome to the call. Welcome to the call. Mr. Gwendolyn Dotson, welcome to the call. Welcome to the call. We'll be getting... Oh, welcome to the call. Welcome to the call. What are you checking in from? What city and state you checking in from? Lewisburg, North Carolina. Never been there, but I can't wait to take a trip. Welcome to the call. Awesome. Who else we have on the line with us? Go ahead and be sure to grab a pen, grab a pad. Gonna take some copious notes as we get started. We will be getting started in about 30 seconds. Gonna give 30 more seconds for check-in. Give us your name and let us know where you're checking in from and who invites you to the call this evening. Crawfordville, Florida. Welcome to the call. Welcome, welcome. We also are broadcasting live on Facebook, so if you want to jump over to Facebook and you can do a watch party, so you can let your viewers listen in on our conversation, because we're going to have a great talk about money and what we are in the economy and how to overcome some of these challenges. Going to get started in 10 seconds. 10 seconds, we will get started. All right. So I am just logging in. I had a little technical difficulty just getting my computer started up, y'all. You know how stuff happens. So I just want to be able to record this call. That's what we're doing right now. So last time for check-in, give us your name. Let us know where you're checking in from and who invites you to the call this evening. All right, we got people checking in from all over. So excited about this opportunity. And we will go ahead and get this conversation started. So we're going to go ahead and get started, you guys. We're here at 8:05. I love to respect everyone's time. I know some of you guys had some challenges logging in. I guess everybody was trying to call in at the same time. But, you know, when great things happen, you know, the enemy always tries to disturb when great things happen. So I'm glad you guys persevered and was able to go ahead and check in with us. I hope everybody got a chance to get out there and vote, to make your voices be heard. I'm a component of we have to make change, and we have to be part of that change. So I hope everybody got a chance to get out there and vote and cast your vote to see how to make change comes from working the system, not trying to beat the system. We got to work the system. So, so I'll go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Chuck Harden, and anytime I get a chance to talk about business, to talk about money, I only think it's fair that you should know a little bit about the person that's sharing information with you. All right, so I was born and raised right here in Atlanta, and I love to tell people that my story is not going to be that much different than anybody else's story out there. You know, we're all taught a certain formula on what it takes to be successful growing up here in America. We're taught supposed to go to school, get good grades, and go to college. Then you go to college, get more good grades, you go out there and get that good job. And if you work that good job really, really hard, if you show up early and stay late, that you can grow up wealthy and successful. That's what I was taught, and that's what I did. And after graduating from Tri-Cities High School, I attended Clark Atlanta University, where I got my degree in business, and I went out and I got that good job. And humbly, I would never complain about anything that me and my wife have. I love to tell people I feel we're very blessed. And I say we're blessed because we had food on the table. You know, we had cars in the driveway, we had a roof over our heads. So we're blessed. Because even in America, this is the richest country in the world. Some people don't even have that. But we did get to the point where the lifestyle had caught up with the income. So no matter how hard I worked, I find myself living check to check, and even some months living check behind the check. So don't know if you guys can relate to that, but that was a very frustrating situation because I did everything I was taught to do. And what I quickly learned is that the system that we're taught was something that's designed to fail from the beginning. Because not only was I at a point, was I looking and hoping for something different, I was actually praying. I was praying that God would show me something to help me take my family to the next level of life. Because I could never figure out how am I going to never get ahead if I'm barely keeping up. So I was blessed enough that God put me in the right position to get in the right industry, but more importantly, get around the right people. You know, people that could really show me and teach me how to create the success I was looking for. So we're going to have a very, very similar conversation I had a few years back. I need you guys to do me a favor, right? Because this is going to be a conversation. Okay, so I mean, I talk, you talk, we're going to conversate, right? And at the end of this conversation, either one, we're going to see eye to eye, we're going to lock arms, we're going to bless a whole lot of people, and we're going to make some money together. Or at the very least, I'm going to give you guys some great ideas for what you can do for you and your family to help put yourself in a better financial situation. So if that's a win-win situation for you, just say, sounds good, right? Okay. Sounds good. Okay, perfect. Well, let's jump right into this, you guys, because if you're not familiar with this, the formula that we're taught growing up is a formula designed to fail from the beginning. And it's called the 40-40-40 plan. That means we're expected to work 40 hours a week. We're expected to do that for 40 years. And then we retire on 40% of your income. Now ask yourself a question. If 100% of your income is not enough right now, how are we expected to survive off 40%? And that is the game plan that 95% of the country is on right now. And I'm sure all of us on this line right now know people that have worked 30, 40, even 50 years. They have retired, but they're still dependent on family, friends, or the federal government for simple survival. If you know somebody like that, say aye. Right? We all do. And this is the thing. They didn't do anything wrong. They followed the plan as it was laid out for them to follow. But what we got to understand is 40% is just not enough. Right? It's just simply not enough. So what we're doing is taking a proactive approach and not a reactive approach. We're putting certain things in place right now so that we know what will happen instead of just hoping everything works out. Because hope is needed and hope is important, but hope is not a plan. You need a game plan that you can follow. All right? And the great thing about our game plan is anybody can implement it. Anybody can implement what we do, because what most people don't understand is that there are 4 challenges that you have to overcome to create financial success. And that's what we're going to be talking about from this point forward, is financial success. We can all of us have created some type of success in our lives some kind of way, right? Whether we're successful parents, teachers, doctors, lawyers, mechanics, whatever we've done. But at the end of the day, we all have one very common objective, and that's to be successful financially, right? If that's you, if you're on this line right now and you want to create financial success, just say aye. There we go. There we go. So that means we know we weren't put here just to work, pay bills, and die. That there's something else that we're meant to do, and we have to get money and time as an issue out of the way so we can do those things. But these are the 4 challenges that we have to overcome in order to create that financial success. Challenge number 1 is a simple word called inflation. Right? Inflation is the cost of living increasing just a little bit every single day. Every day it costs a little more just to live in this country. Right? And we know inflation is going up just because of what we're going through right now with the pandemic. You know, in our country, business owners dictate the price of goods and services. And they can go up on their prices when they need to or have to. At this particular time, they have to. They have to go up on their prices because they can't make money the way they have been able to do it for the last 2, 4, 10 years because we have social distancing. Okay? So what we have to do is put ourselves in position that our money and our income grows as fast as the rate of inflation. So when business prices want to increase their prices, we can increase our income at the exact same rate. Doesn't that sound fair? Right? The second challenge we have to overcome is taxes. Now, taxes is the biggest expense that we all have to pay. Think about this. Taxes takes the first 1/3 of your income. 1/3. So imagine a person earns $100,000 a year. That means they're paying over $30,000 in taxes. That is a lot of money. And we know taxes are going to increase just a little bit because the government just gave away over $2 trillion in stimulus money. $2 trillion just to keep the economy going. And the only way our government makes money is by collecting taxes. They're not a business. And who are taxpayers? That would be us. Right? So we're going to show you how to minimize those taxes so you're not paying so much. Challenge number 3 is debt. And we all know we have a little bit of debt in our life. If you have a little bit of debt in your life that you love to get rid of, say I. Right. How about this? If you have a little bit of debt in your life that you're mad that you even got into, say I. Right? We all have that. So we don't just want to talk about minimizing debt. We want to talk about 100% eliminating debt. Because the book that I follow says the borrower is slave to the lender. And don't nobody want to be a slave. Okay? And then challenge number 4, which is the hardest challenge to overcome, is actually big business. Because we do live in a capitalistic economy. Right? Big business always figure out ways of getting more of your money out of your pocket. But we also rely on big business to help setting us up for retirement. So if you have a 401k, most of us that have been taught or savvy enough to invest, we've been taught to invest in the stock market or in our 401k plan at our job. It's a good plan. But we have to understand the 401k is attached to the stock market. So when the stock market crashed, guess what most people's 401k did? Yeah, it went to a 911k very quickly. All right? But what we have to do is understand there are different places that we can invest. There are different places where you can place money where it grows and it grows tax-free. So we're going to give you access to that type of information because I believe if we had better information, we will make better decisions, right? Because you have to know better and to do better, yes or yes. Okay? So those are the challenges. And I don't talk about the challenges to be negative. I talk about the challenges just so you guys understand that there's a way to overcome them. Once you can address a problem, you can overcome it. All right? So we're going to talk about the solutions that we have. We partnered up with the company that offers a strategy that anyone can implement. This strategy is called income shifting. And all that is shifting your money back into your pocket. And there are 3 parts to the income shifting strategy. Part number 1 is we're going to help increase your cash flow. Part number 2 is we're going to help generate some business income. And part number 3 is investment income. All right? Increase cash flow, business income, and investment income. Now, how do we increase cash flow? All right? Cash flow is very simple. The way to increase cash flow is 1, we have to minimize debt, we have to minimize expenses, and we have to minimize your taxes. When those 3 things go down, your cash flow goes up. Now, the question becomes, how do we do that? Well, we partnered up with the company called MWR Financial. I want you guys to write that down. That stands for Making Wealth Real Financial. Very key to put that financial at the end. All right? MWR Financial. And they offer a membership to help anyone go through the process of income shifting. It does not matter how old you are. It does not matter how much money you make. Whether you make $10 an hour working at McDonald's or you make $100,000 a year working for a major corporation, anyone can apply these strategies and work with MWR. Okay? So they offer a membership called the Financial Edge Membership, and there's 4 components to the membership. Component number 1 is a program called Money Max. Money Max is our tax reduction strategy. Okay, because the first thing we have to do is to minimize taxes. So once you get your membership, you have unlimited access to certified financial planners. You have unlimited access to CPAs, to people that are certified with the IRS to help you become what we call tax efficient. Yes, we don't believe in tax evasion. No, we believe in tax efficiency. So you have unlimited access where they're going to help you better understand your situation so that you can pay just the tax you have to pay and not a dime more. And one of the strategies they're going to teach you is how to properly adjust your W-4. Now, you guys might not be familiar with the W-4. You're probably more familiar with the W-2 because that's what we get back every year to file our taxes. But if you receive a W-2, that means you have a W-4 on file at your job. And the IRS has shared with us that 88% of the country has this form filled out incorrectly, meaning they're having more money taken out on their paycheck. That's why when you get your paycheck from your job, you see the gross amount and you see the net amount. And then you get grossed out by the net because they took so much out. Right? So what the experts is going to do is help you properly adjust that form, and it's going to put an instant pay raise on your paycheck from your job. So you send in the information, they upload it, they do their calculations based on your situation. And we have people within our organization that got anywhere from an additional $80 per check all the way up to an additional $600 per check. Okay? So understand that instant pay raise is the part to give you that boost in cash flow. All right? The second thing we help you do is help you minimize your debt. Now, to minimize your debt, our Financial Edge membership offers our Equity Max. Equity Max is our tax elimination calculator. Keyword is elimination, right? And we're not just talking about credit card debt. Credit card debt is great, but we're talking about all your debt. So credit card debt, car notes, mortgages, student loans, anything that can get paid off, you input into the Equity Max system. And they're going to systematically show you how to pay that debt down and pay it down in a reduced time frame. And I'm not just saying taking a 30-year mortgage down to 25 years. You can take a 30-year mortgage down to 12 years, down to 8 years based on your situation. So imagine this, you guys. Just imagine this. Imagine if you earn the exact same amount of money that you make right now, but you don't owe anybody anything. How much easier is life right then? What we have to understand is the new free is debt free, not owing nobody nothing. Okay? Then the last part of the third part of increasing your cash flow is we want to help you minimize your expenses. Now, the most consistent way in minimizing your expenses is to increase your credit. Because when your credit score goes up, your interest rates go down. And we have a credit restoration program that comes with your membership that helps restore your credit for you. We don't do credit repair. That's like putting a Band-Aid over a broken bone. We do credit restoration, where we help rebuild and enhance your credit. And we have individuals that have already used the membership. They've already gotten an increase anywhere in their first 30 to 60 to 90 days of 60 points, all the way up to almost 200 points based on your situation. The great thing I want you guys to understand is you're not doing the work. You hire the experts that are part of the membership to do the work for you. All right? And then last, we have our Wealth Max. That's our end game that we shoot for. Because investing is where we all have to shoot for, regardless if you work with MWR or not. You have to put yourself in position where you have your money working for you and you not working for money. We all heard that growing up. Because if you don't position yourself where you can have your money working for you, you're going to be in a position where you're going to work until you die. That's the bottom line, right? So if you're not investing, you're not even on the road to creating wealth. So our Wealth Max not only teaches us about the stock market, because stock market is pretty good, they also teach us things about a private reserve account where you can invest your money that grows with the stock market, but it doesn't take the downfalls. You can also invest in the land banking, where you get to purchase land in the path of growth. And if you ever wanted to get in the real estate game without having to be a landlord, this is what you need to learn about. And we have access to all of that information within our membership. Now, what somebody is thinking is that, Mr. Harden, all this sounds good. We've been on the line for 15 minutes, and everything you said, I 100% agree with. But all I'm concerned about is how much does it cost? I know that's what you're thinking. Somebody's thinking that right now. How much does it cost? Because in order to get access to all that information, I'm sure you think it costs hundreds of thousands of dollars. But it doesn't. It doesn't. It's not $1,000, not $800, not $500, not even $300. But everything you need to fully take advantage of the MWR financial game plan is $228 to get started, and it's $119 a month. I'm gonna give y'all a second to write that down. Those important numbers. $228 to get started and $119 a month. And now you have full access to take full advantage of everything the MWR offers. Okay, so now a lot of people are thinking $228, that's not that bad. That's like a good weekend, a birthday weekend, right? The $119 a month might be what people are concerned about. Let me help you guys with this. Because what you're thinking is, Mr. Harden, I'm trying to reduce my expenses, not increase them. But that's because we have a different mindset. I want to give you a paradigm shift. This is not spending money. This is investing money. Because when you invest in something, you're expecting a return on that investment. And if your return is higher than your investment, then you're in a win situation. Okay? But let me show you exactly how to make your business pay for itself. Again, because Money Max is part of your membership, and their objective is to have you as much cash flow as possible. So the first step we're going to do is to adjust that W-4. And once that is done, again, you have people that got increases of $60 per check all the way up to $600 per check. The average is about $200 to $300. So think about it. If you can pay $119 this month and get back $200-300 next month, that's a win-win situation. And that's just with one of our strategies, right? So again, it's all about having your money work for you and having the government pay for your business. But also what's included in that, in the 228, is not only you get access to the membership, you're also starting your MWR business. Because the second part of income shifting is to generate business income. So we are a business, so we get all the tax benefits that business owners have, especially home-based business owners. That means a portion of your home is now tax deductible. So that's a portion of your rent or your mortgage is now tax deductible. A portion of your light bill, your water bill, your gas bill, your cell phone, internet bill, miles you drive in your car, even money you pay your kids can be tax deductible. The only thing the government requires is that you do it the right way, and we're going to teach you how to do that, and that you track it. And with your MWR membership, you get an app that you download to your cell phone that's going to track all your expenses for you. So to keep that concept very, very clear, as consumers, we already pay these bills anyway, and they're bills. But as business owners, we have expenses. Expenses are tax deductible, bills are not. So we simply show you how to take those existing bills and transition them into expenses. Now you get an opportunity to write off your lifestyle. Things you're going to do anyway. Money you're going to spend anyway now become tax deductible just because you started your home-based business with MWR. The second thing that we do is actually generate business income. All right? So we're going to take the last 6 minutes to talk about how we make money with MWR. And every dime that we talk about is going to be money above and beyond what you're getting from your job right now. You don't have to stop what you're doing. You don't have to change lanes. This is addition to. And on Wall Street, it's called MIS, multiple streams of income. So you want to be sure that you have more than one stream of income coming in, because guess what? You got more of one stream going out. You paying more than one bill, right? So you should have multiple streams coming in. And the great thing about how we get paid, one of them is residual income. So let's talk about this very quickly. Because what somebody's now asking is, okay, well, what is the business? What do we do? This is what we do. We simply educate our community on how income shifting works. We educate our community on how capitalism works and how you can now capitalize instead of be capitalized on. We just give information. Now think about this. Think about the person that invited you to this particular conference call right now. Think about it. Think about that individual. What do you think that person's doing right now? Let me help you out. Nothing. That's what they're doing, right? They're listening in on a conference call, learning the conversation by listening to me. But they're also building business. Can you do that? Can you invite someone to a conference call or a webinar and allow someone else to explain the business for you? That is our business model, okay? That is how our system operates. And if you can do that, this can grow into a very large income for you, all right? So we get paid about 10 different ways. I'm going to explain to you 3. And if you like these 3, know that it's a lot more on top of that, okay? So if you're ready to hear about the money, say, show me the money, just so I can be sure you guys are with me. Show me the money. Can I hear? Because I know we got about 32 people on the line right now. I think I heard about 12. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Because I'm about to say, we can go and get out. I'm just kidding, right? This is how the income actually works. One of the ways we get paid we're going to talk about is called our daily guarantee. Keyword is guarantee. Meaning the company will guarantee you make a certain amount of money based on the size of your organization. So let's just say it starts at $5 a day and it grows all the way to $100,000 per day. Per day. All right. Now, I know a lot of you guys are having the concept of $1,000 a day. Sounds like a lot. You can't fathom that. Well, let me show you how it works. I'm going to underpromise and overdeliver. Let's just talk about $5 a day. So let's just say you know 3 people somewhere in the United States that can benefit from our Financial Edge membership. 3 people. You might have a friend in California, New York, and Florida. Do you think people in California, New York, and Florida would love to have an increase in their credit score? If you think so, say yes. Okay. Do you think people in New York would love to have an instant pay raise to have more money come on their paycheck? If you agree with me, say yes. Right? So we know people all across the country. That's the best part about our business. Your business doesn't have to be just where you are. You can grow your business anywhere in the United States. So let's just say you have 3 individuals that decide to take advantage of the membership and they get started through your website. You now have 3 business partners that you're working with, but you also just position yourself to qualify for the $5 a day daily guarantee. Now, I know $5 won't retire anybody on this line, but let's keep $5 in perspective. If you take $5 and multiply it by 30 days, that's $150 per month of additional income above and beyond what you're getting from your job right now. Simple question for you guys. Would it help? Would an additional $150 a month help in whatever situation we're in right now? Say aye. Aye, right? And the thing that we're doing is we're getting the additional income by helping individuals. In this day and time, if you can help people solve problems or give them solutions, you can create a great business for yourself. But it doesn't stop with the $5 a day. Let's just say your team continues to grow. And now you have 12 people on your team. You can do that in a week. You can do that in 2 weeks. You can do that in 2 to 3 months, right? But you have 12 people on your team. But now that you have 12 people on your team, you now qualify for the $20 a day daily guarantee with just 12 people. Now, $20 times 30 days is $600 per month of additional income. Oh, yeah. Now, let me ask, would it help on top of what you get from your job right now? Yeah, exactly, right? We friends now, right? Y'all like me a whole lot more than $600 a month? Right? And it continues to grow to $30 a day, $50 a day, $100 a day. It continues to build, okay? The second way we get paid, the company offers a vehicle or mortgage payment bonus. I mean, they're going to give you an additional bonus to help pay your car note or your mortgage. The first tier is $500 a month. The second tier is $1,250 a month. And the top tier is $3,000 a month of additional income. This is not an exempt of the daily guarantee. This is in addition to. So I'm not sure how you got or what you guys are driving right now, but do you think $500 a month might be able to help you pay your car note right now? If so, say I. Right? Because again, it's additional income. And then the last bonus I'm going to tell you guys about is our presidential bonus. That bonus starts at at $500 a month, and it grows all the way to $100,000 per month based on the size of your organization. Now again, we talk about an opportunity to help people in an economy that most people need help in. We offer a solution that we can all admit the masses need, especially in our community. Everyone that you know needs at least 2 of the 4 parts of our financial aid strategy. Either Money Max to be tax efficient, to get more money on your paycheck. They need Credit Max to help get their credit score up and stay up. Equity Max to help pay off debt, whether it's student loans, car notes, mortgages, whatever it is. And also Wealth Max to really help generate wealth. This is what we offer. And the great thing is, you don't have to be the one giving the information. We give people access to it. We don't have to be the experts. Okay? So if this conversation is making sense to you guys, the thing I want you to be very comfortable with is their training and support to help you through the process. You don't have to make it up. Because in working with MWR, it's almost like you're purchasing your own franchise. And when you purchase a franchise, you're just not buying an opportunity to sell a product or a service. You're buying a system of operations. Okay, every successful business has a system on how they operate. Just like if you would buy McDonald's, right? You're going to spend $1.2 million for a McDonald's, especially inside of 285. You wonder how I know that? Right? It costs a lot of money to buy McDonald's, but you're buying the McDonald's system. And you're going to have golden arches just like every other McDonald's worldwide. And whether you buy a Big Mac in Brooklyn or you buy a Big Mac in Miami, you're going to get 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. That's a Big Mac. And they don't make it that way because that's the best tasting burger. They make it that way so the person that sells the burger makes money if they sell it that way. To us, it's a restaurant. To them, it's a business. We have the exact same system in place to help you build your business. All you got to do is follow the game plan. So we have training and support to teach you and work with you to be sure that your business is growing, because you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So every time we have this conversation, there's always 3 types of people that listen in. The number 3 person says, man, this really looks good. It sounds good, but I don't think it's for me. And that's okay. It's not for everybody. It's a lot of money being a doctor, but we ain't all go to medical school. Okay? But if it's not for you, I first want to personally thank you just for taking time to listen. Just for showing up and keeping your commitment with the person that invites you to the call. It says a lot about you and your character. So thank you just for listening in. But also I want you to thank the person that invited you, because they genuinely found something they thought could help you and your family. And if you know someone that can benefit from what we offer, if you have a sister, a cousin, a brother that needs help with their credit, or if you know a friend, a frat brother, a sorority sister that need an instant pay raise in this kind of economy right now, allow us to be a blessing to them, because we are in the blessing business. And my mentor taught me a blessing is not a blessing unless you can give it away. And this is one of the things you can give away to somebody. So give us a referral of people that we can help. We are creating a movement with this company. All right? The number 2 kind of person says, man, it looks good. I love everything you're saying, but let me ask a quick question. Is there a way that I can get started in the business and just use the membership for myself? Meaning I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't like sales. I don't like feeling pressured. I don't want to call nobody. I don't want to do none of that. But I do want that instant pay raise. I do want some help with my credit. If that's you, I'm going to give you the answer of yes. You can 100% do that. As a matter of fact, if that's all you want to do, we're going to give you a discount. Yes, We have a limited time discount. If you just want to take advantage of the Financial Edge membership, meaning the Money Max, Credit Max, Equity Max, and Wealth Max, you can get started for $79 and only $79 to maintain. So get back with the individual that put you on the line. Shoot them a text. Just put in the number 79. That means you just want the membership. And that means you can get someone working on your credit tomorrow. That means you can have your instant pay raise before your next paycheck. All right? So definitely get back with me and let them know, because we love helping people with our membership, and I would love to hear your testimony about your success. And then you have the number one kind of person. Number one kind of person is like myself, or like the individual that invited you to the call. Not only do we want to use the membership for ourselves, but we also want to be in a position we can help a whole lot of people and generate a very nice income at the exact same time. If that's you and you want to take advantage of the DailyPay, whether it's $5 a day or $50 a day, whatever your number is, we're going to work together to help you get there. So if you're number one and want to really build the business and help a lot of people in the process, get back with the person that invited you to this particular call. Just shoot them a text and put in the number 228. That's all they need, 228. They're going to send you a link so you can go ahead and get your business started tonight. That means the bills you're paying in the month of June will now be tax deductible. The miles you drive in your car this week will now be tax deductible. They're going to also facilitate a three-way conversation between you, them, and myself, because we do work as a team, so we can get you on a good game plan on showing you how we're going to work together to help you build your business. All right? So just want to thank everybody for getting on the line tonight. Definitely get back with the person. If you're number 3 and you have a referral, we appreciate you. If you're number 2 and ready to get your membership, let's get that started tonight. Or if you are a number 1 and you ready to build business and change the world, I'm going to say welcome to the family, welcome to the team. Look forward to working with you. This is Chuck Harden, Birdie and Rich's bouncing baby boy. It's been a plum-pleasing pleasure, as well as a privilege to be able to share with you guys this evening. I look forward to seeing you guys on the beaches of the world, to seeing you at the bank, whichever one comes first. Talk to you guys soon. Y'all have a great one. Peace out. Good night. Bam. And we are done. Facebook, what's going on? Look here. Was doing a conference call. Thought I'd let y'all listen in. Hey, look, if this conversation makes sense to you, get back with the person that's sharing this watch party with you, sharing the video with you. If you're on my page, checking it out, hit my inbox. Just let me know it makes sense. If you want more information, let them know I need more information. But don't sit there and be skeptical in this day and time, because it's a lot of people that are struggling going through life right now because of the pandemic. But guess what? Because there's so much chaos. But what you got to understand, when there's chaos, there's opportunity. So you can either focus on what's wrong, or you can narrow down on what's right. We helping people with what's right. So get back with the person. Let's go ahead and do some things differently over the next 6 to 9 months as we come out of this pandemic. So we already set up to win before the end of the year. All right? So talk to you guys soon. Peace up. A-Town down. Y'all have a good one. Peace out. Did it stop? I don't know. Y'all know I'm not very techie. It still say live. It's not. How do I finish? Bam. Finish. Nope. How about now? Nope. I thought we'd do this. Nope. That didn't work either. Bam.